Hey, what's up everyone? How you all doing? Now, this is a bit of a weird video, I guess. It's a bit different to what I normally do. It's not actually weapon related or Warframe related as such. A question that I get asked a lot in almost every video I upload is, how does my game look so good? Or how does my footage look so clear compared to some other Warframe YouTube channels? And it's something that I've taken a lot of pride in getting right. It's taken a lot of time to get my footage to look the way it does. I've tweaked my settings so many times and upload small test footage to YouTube that you guys can't see on countless occasions just to get my videos to look the way that they do right now. You see, my thick Irish accent is a bit of a stumbling block for a lot of viewers, and even though a lot of you guys can understand me clearly, there are a lot that can't, and these guys love to let me know in comments. So I wanted my videos to stand out. If my voice wasn't going to cut it, then I wanted my footage to look the best that it could. Now, I sharpen my footage a little bit and I add a small amount of color correction or color saturation once I import it to Sony Vegas as well. Now, it is just a tiny amount, but these are my current Warframe settings in game right now. As you can see, I have most things set on high, but I have a lot turned off as well because I'm recording the footage. I leave particle effects turned off because YouTube itself can't really process particles, and it will turn footage with particles in it into heavily pixelated crap once you upload it, which will make your footage look like absolute shit. I also turn off motion blur, color correction and depth of field. Now, color correction, I guess, is a personal choice. I leave it off because I don't like the effect that it gives when you activate certain abilities like Hysteria or Loki Stealth and so on. Constant weapon trail and weapon elemental effects I also leave off because they can also make a video look like shit once you upload it to YouTube. YouTube can be a real pain in the ass. At times you can upload footage and there could be 20 seconds of that footage where there could be an explosion or something can happen, but those 20 seconds will go completely pixelated because YouTube can't process that effect. So that's why I try to turn off those kind of effects in my games. Now, if I wasn't streaming or making videos, the only thing that I would probably turn back on is the particle effects or the particle system quality. But at the same time, remember that I edit my footage, like I said, and I add very small effects to make my footage stand out or look better. So, as I've already mentioned, one of the first things I do when I bring footage into my Sony Vegas, which is what you're looking at right now, is I will sharpen the footage, but I will also add a little bit of color saturation as well to make the footage look a little bit more vibrant and a little bit crisper with the sharpen as well. But the most important thing to do when you import any footage into Sony Vegas, I don't know what it's like with Adobe Premiere or any of the other software that you might use, but with Sony Vegas you want to disable resample, which is down switches and disable resample, because if you don't, as you can see the kind of blur that's on the screen at the minute with that file, you can see the blur around mag. If you don't, then the footage will have that when you render it, and when you upload it, it will look like absolute shit. So once you remove that and disable the resample, it becomes a lot clearer. Now, with regards to sharpen effect I add and the color saturation or the color correction that I add, it isn't a whole lot, it is a tiny amount, but it's just enough to make the footage look a little bit better. So with the sharpen, it's only 0.005. Like I said, it's not a whole lot, but it does make a difference with your footage. Now, if you're recording or editing footage that has a lot of foliage, grass or trees, then I would leave the sharpen effect off, because much like the particle density in a game, it will make the footage look really pixelated once you upload it to YouTube, because that's what YouTube does. It will process it, and all of those kind of grass effects that are sharpened just end up looking pixelated and look really, really bad. So as far as color correction goes, I only add, I think it's 200 to saturation, that's it. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough just to make the footage stand out and a little bit better. So that's probably why my footage looks a little bit brighter than all of you guys from actually playing the game. But then again, this is only important to me or any of the guys that are doing YouTube videos, because you want your video to look as good as possible and to stand out from the rest. So they're the only two effects that I add to the footage in my Sony Vegas to make the videos look a little bit better. Everything else is just the in-game settings, which you've seen already. Like I said, this video was simply just to Stop me having to answer the question every damn time that it is asked, because it does get asked a lot. What are my video settings, or why does my footage look so much better than the game that you guys are playing, or why does it look better than other YouTubers who are doing Warframe as well? Or maybe you're trying to do videos yourself and you want yours to look as good, I guess, as mine do. So hopefully this will help those guys out, but it will also help you guys who want to know what my actual in-game settings are and what I've got turned on and what I've got turned off. Like I said at the start, it is a bit of a weird video, but it is one that I've been asked for a lot. Nearly in every video I get asked for what my video settings are, so here it is. Hopefully this will keep you guys happy, and let's be honest, you guys keep this channel going. If it wasn't for yous, I wouldn't have the amount of subscribers or the amount of views that I have, so I appreciate you in a way that you will probably never fucking understand. So as always guys, let me know what you think of the settings, or what you've got on or what you've got off, or if you're uploading Warframe videos, let me know if this helps you in any sort of way. With regards my recording and how I record my actual footage, it will be much easier for me just to tell you to go and check out the video that JACKFRAGS uploaded recently about OBS Studios and how he uses the Shadowplay codecs for it, because that's exactly how I've been recording my footage for the last year or so, or the last 6 months or so. Previous to that it was just Shadowplay on its own, but because OBS can split audio tracks, it means that I can have the guys on Discord talking, and then if I want, I can just edit out their voices once I'm editing the footage. But anyway, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you don't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.